unintelligent on some things, but whatever. So do that. Check if your stream works. If it doesn't, then let's go ahead and edit some more settings. So you.
Hey, what is up? Hey everyone, we are live. A small hiccup with YouTube. I had to reset my stream key. So it looks like we're live now.
What?
Yeah, I had to reset the Steam key, the stream key. So
That's weird.
yeah, but looks like we're live now.
What up? It's your boy Freedom.
And I'm John.
John in the house.
Oh, we should come up with rhyming names like the radio DJs. Which radio DJs? There's a bunch of radio DJs. Oh. Ian says, "Oh fuck, I Mandela'd myself into a time paradox. Live in -2 minutes." I'm gonna tell him we're live now.
Okay. You want to load up YouTube so I can check.
So I can peep the comments. Yeah. Cold-Blooded Chill says, "Look what we have here. Haven't seen you guys in forever."
I know.
And we haven't seen you in forever. Well, actually, I have because I know where you live. That's not true.
That's creepy.
All right, let me find my Mountain Dew here.
Oh, wow. Bumping the table?
Yeah,
That's
I'm
cool.
Sorry. All right, I'm set up. I'm ready to go. We're going to play some Shapeshifting Detective. We're going to solve some murder mysteries. Just one murder / mystery, but...
Look what the cat dragged in.
well. Okay.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
Just turn it down.
How?
Over here. Sorry.
There we go. I really want the Google Pixel 3, Jonathan.
Yeah, I thought you were going to get it.
I don't have a lot of money.
Sorry, we're closed. Come back tomorrow or make an appointment online.
So this is Zach. He's the person who took the pictures of Dorota before she died.
Why don't you give us a quick recap of what happened in our first episode?
Okay. Well, I don't want to leave here, so I'll just leave it on this page. But
yeah, that's fine.
So I'm Sam. I'm a shapeshifting detective. I can change in anybody to look like anybody I've seen before. So now that I've met this guy, I can look like him. That unlocks dialogue opportunities where people think they're talking to other people. And so that's how I, as a detective, will learn who killed this young lady, Dorota. I'm staying at a guest house where the 3 prime suspects are also staying. And they are all fortune tellers.
I don't think that any of this would be admissible in a court of law.
Yeah, probably not. That's why, officially, I'm not. I have no jurisdiction. Okay, so let's talk to Zach.
Yes. What do you want?
It doesn't seem very natural, Zach, but alright. I'm working with Chief DuPont.
I already told the police she did all those things of her own accord. I didn't force her to do anything.
Oh, this guy is so scummy.
Oh. Dorota Shaw.
Wait, who are you talking about?
Sorry.
Gross.
I'm afraid I didn't know her that well. For the August Chronicle, she won some sort of award. I remember her cello. It kept reflecting the flash and ruining the shot.
So I killed her.
No, I went to her house along with the reporter. It's better with these human interest stories to capture them in a natural habitat.
So you know where she lived?
If you asked me to drive there without my sat-nav, no.
Sat-nav is GPS for us true patriots out there.
Us true believers.
Oh, rip Stan Lee. Did you know he died?
When did he die?
He died today.
What?
Yeah, and now I'm sad because you said that. Was that the only time?
Did I kill him?
Yeah. Is that the only time you met Dorota?
No, actually, I've been running a special offer on portraits since she came in for a studio session. Wait there.
Oh, okay. Nice little bit of lag.
I thought it was just a teleporter.
She you see.
Oh, snap.
There's photos here. Her on the cello.
I'm gonna need these for
This one's in
evidence.
colour. Beautiful hair.
I mean, she's not even.
Legs wrapped around.
Aren't you supposed to wear pants when you play the cello?
Another one.
I
here.
think
Ooh.
she has holes in her jeans.
Oh, that could be it. I thought it was a dress.
Do you see what I see?
Do you see what I see? A piano in the background, undercut, choker.
What do you see?
Nothing. She's just a very attractive girl.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay. You're weird.
I don't like this guy.
Did you take any other pictures of Dorota?
What do you mean?
Only after I killed her. I mean,
Violet needs to mind her own business.
Business.
I didn't want to mention them out of respect for the dead. You've heard of boudoir photography.
Does that mean bedroom photography?
Dorota saw my boudoir set and asked me to take some shots.
Is that what boudoir means? Is
Yeah.
bedroom?
Yeah.
A lot of women
It's
have them
basically
downstairs
like,
for their husbands or boyfriends
I would say like
or girlfriends, I suppose.
PG-13
Are they?
to like TVMA.
Oh, jeez.
She didn't say. Her boyfriend, I assume.
Violet Gallagher is the person who runs the guest house where we're staying right now.
Friends.
Does she smash pumpkins? I
I
mean
know
watermelons
Violet very well.
and other types of gourd.
No, that's Gallagher, not Gallagher.
Oh,
Sometimes we share a drink,
Oh, see, I got a bonus dialogue for not saying anything.
if you know what I mean.
I don't know what you mean. Elaborate.
Here. I'm usually here most nights.
He looks familiar. Like, I feel like I've seen him in like some British show before.
Only the roof rats.
his facial features, he almost looks like a heavier set.
John Boyega.
Yes, that's exactly who I was gonna say actually.
Who's Oscar? I can't remember who is Oscar the vicar. Where did you go?
How did you hear about that? Anyway, it wasn't a date. I was doing a favour for Chief DuPont. Only lasted a few
A
minutes.
favor. He must have planted something.
What do you
Working
mean?
with him or not? Look, if you don't want to tell you, then I'm not gonna.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to disguise myself as him, and or the chief, and have them talk to each other.
Yeah.
No? Who's that? Okay, so this
Sweet
that guy
neck.
was connected
Sweet
to the
neck?
road.
Is that what you
Yeah.
said?
Took
Yeah.
pictures of her. Were they sleeping together?
I have no evidence of that.
You can tell me if she was. I don't care. Look, I mean, if you're going around asking all these questions, if you find out anything like that, I want you to tell me.
I don't know if ethically I'm allowed to do that. Yeah, I can't discuss the case with you. I'll just say, of course.
Thanks, Sam. Don't let me mourn if I shouldn't. Who what? Boudoir photos?
That's what I
She
said.
sent some private photos to me by phone. Do you mean them?
Yeah, I'm gonna need to see those.
No, come on, Jonathan. You're gonna need to put up an overlay.
Boom.
Yeah, I'll put them in an album for you. No.
It was worth a shot. All right, so I'm gonna go back to the guest house. I can only change my appearance in my room.
Did they ever explain how we can do this?
I have special abilities. I'm a mutant.
Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
So this is the chief. Let's go talk to Zach again.
Hello.
Oh, I meant Oscar. Damn it.
I know you. You're the police chief.
Well, while I'm here.
I understand that you knew Dorota Shaw. What type of photos do you take?
We met briefly, yes. I freelanced for the August Chronicle, and they did a story about her.
August is the town we're in, by the way.
Was that the first time you met her?
As far as I know. I meet a lot of people through work. Some are more memorable than others. I happened to mention my portrait services, so she booked a session with me.
When was this?
A few weeks ago.
What type of photos do you take?
For the paper. Record shots that any idiot with a phone can take. My studio is where the magic happens. Mainly portraiture, but I dabble in other areas.
You know, paintings,
Boudoir
acrobatics.
photography? Dirty pictures?
No. I do have a boudoir set though. Lots of clients like it. It's
I was
all
trying to
very
push him a little bit.
tasteful and above board.
You make smut.
I'll be looking into it.
You can sleep in it if you want. It's a proper bed. Not sure you'll find anything you're looking for though.
Hey, I don't want to sleep in your sex
Creepy
bed.
photo bed.
Chief? Again?
Again.
Did Dorota have any on...
She didn't really use any social networks. Didn't have the time. Mainly just cello.
Go to any clubs or groups? Do you have access to her email?
No, she didn't email much. She checked the messages on her phone. What is it you're looking for?
Anything that helps solve the murder.
Yeah. Is that... So that's his ring finger, right? That would be on his right hand. That's not the tip. That's not typically like the marriage hand, is it?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
Okay, that makes sense.
So he didn't have anything to say. So I can become Zach and visit the chief. And see, I couldn't shapeshift into him until just now.
I'm Oscar. Is there anything else I can do?
So it might be a good idea to shapeshift into Zach and talk to Violet. Right now... Wait, what? I can only shapeshift into... I can't shapeshift into two of the characters right now.
Why is that?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I'm missing the two ladies.
I wonder why.
Yeah. Okay. So this is Oscar. So I want to go talk to the chief.
Sensing the thing with Bronwyn went badly.
Why did you put me up to it?
I need all hands on deck. You're a hand. At least I thought you were.
Nothing happened.
Never mind. At least you tried.
Is there anything else I can do?
No, you've done enough. I'll keep up my end of the bargain. Make those speeding tickets go away, though technically, you'd have more points than a hedgehog if I kept them.
Is that
And
a
if I do
Sonic the
catch you
Hedgehog
speeding in
reference?
August again, Oscar, instant ban. Capiche?
Instant ban?
Yes.
You better go fast and solve this case.
What is a ban? Does that mean something?
It's language. That makes me look cool. You can go now.
Okay. That was kind of disappointing. Okay. I want to go to my room. I want to be Sam. Or I want to be Zach.
I'm Zach Weston. Just sharpening my powers of persuasion.
Oh, shit.
And I want to go talk to Violet.
I didn't cancel that Soylent order. I'm gonna be giving Soylent out to people. Please drink my shitty meal replacements.
You don't like them?
Well, you know what? The chocolate actually isn't that bad. The strawberry is a little,
I like the
chemical.
original ones.
Zach,
It's a little chemical for my taste.
what are you doing here? Quick, don't let anyone see you.
Why?
Why don't you want anyone to see me?
What? You're the one who said we shouldn't be seen together. What are you doing here?
I wanted to make sure we were still okay.
Oh, yeah, I shouldn't say anything.
No funny business. still not
She is
ready.
not comfortable with him.
Yeah.
Everyone's talking about Dorota.
I didn't say that. But we both know what Dorota was like.
What was she like?
She practically threw herself at you.
She didn't throw herself at me.
Don't play games with me, Zach. You know how insecure I get.
Oh, you know what? It's not.
Everyone's talking about Dorota.
What?
Okay, so I just.
Oh, my chat wasn't updating, so we haven't been interacting with people, and I feel like a piece of shit.
Yeah, I just loaded it up just to make sure. Yeah, for some reason. Yeah, so yeah.
Guys, I'm sorry. You know, normally we like to interact a little bit more. Sorry about that, guys. Okay.
Slock sighting off says left hand is marriage hand.
Okay. Okay. So it was on his right hand because he was facing us.
How do they explain the ability to shapeshift? I don't think they
They
did.
never really explained it. No.
And she also just bought the cafe chocolate one.
Yeah, on my suggestion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like the chocolate one. It's just that I have more than I really needed right now. So I definitely didn't need to order 2 more.
Everyone's talking about Dorota.
I don't know how I accidentally got the subscription.
Yeah.
I know.
But guys, just want to say thanks for joining us. I really appreciate it. Sorry we were missing the chat.
Attract trouble.
People like what? Is that why you killed her?
I don't think I should say this.
The fucking creepy feet Tarantino shot.
Yeah,
like,
I don't like this.
do you think she got the job,
not funny,
the
Zach.
acting job, based on her feet?
What if Sam heard?
All right. Ah, jeez, I don't know what I should do next. Maybe I should visit. Zach as Violet.
Hello, I'm Violet.
I'm Violet.
I'm Violet.
Okay. Let me see really quick if I can visit before that. Before I take the cab, if I can visit. Yeah, I can.
Who's Ginny?
I don't know. She wasn't there.
Oh. Where are these people? Yo, there is a murder. You can't just, like, walk around.
Yeah, so...
Are they knocking and no one's
Yeah,
answering?
no, they're not even knocking. It's just showing me the door. But Bronwyn and Lexi are both incapacitated right now. Let's go talk to Rain. Rain's not there either. Before I leave, before I go on, I'm going to visit Rain as Sam. Zach.
Well, hello, gorgeous.
No.
Surprise, I'm a guy.
Did you hear about Dorota?
Well, don't, I wouldn't
came
say that
over last
because
night, but you weren't
I wouldn't
here.
want Violet to be in that situation. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to say it.
Well, that explains why there was no answer when I called you. I was definitely here.
Okay.
Everyone in town's heard. She's a local celebrity now.
This guy just needs to be locked
Local
up.
celebrity. Were you sleeping with her?
Violet? Of course not.
Ian also says he doesn't look anything like John
Oh, yeah,
Boyega.
like-
Yeah.
I don't think that he looks exactly like him
No.
by any
That's
stretch of the
not what I
imagination,
heard.
but I think that there are similarities.
I think it's
just
the
like how
hair.
that one
I think
guy
it's
looks
the
like
hair mostly.
looks like Frankie Muniz.
Yeah, we've been comparing everyone. Like we were saying that she looks like
Felicia Day.
Felicia Day. Well, she really doesn't look like Felicia Day. She has orange hair.
This again. I told you. I'm not seeing anyone else. I have gorgeous
Why?
women
You
in my
should. I'm
studio
seeing
all
other
the
people.
time, but you're special. Not because you won't take off your clothes. I'm expecting that at some point. It's just
Wow, creepy.
you're so clever and well educated. And the icing on the cake. You're the most beautiful woman I've ever met.
That's what all douchebags say. I'm leaving. Okay, so I'm gonna try to visit. I'm gonna try to visit the 3 suspects as
Sorry.
Sam really quick. You're fine. Return to Sam. And then I don't know what else to do from here. Let me just visit Violet first as well.
Cold Blood said, "Dang, this guy is forward." I would say forward is a
Nice way of saying creepy.
yeah, nice way of saying
Do we
like
really
he's
have
putting off
to?
rapey vibes.
He says you're in a relationship. He says you're sleeping together.
Is that what he calls it? I'm not sure what we have, Sam, and I'm not sure how much longer we're going to have it.
She's very pretty though.
Being with Zach is no paradise, I can tell you. It's like his reproductive genes rule every decision he makes.
Well, that's typical.
I just want someone who will
Most
hold
guys
the
are
door
like that,
open
I would
for me.
say.
Bring me tea in bed.
Listen, no guy's gonna do that. Your standards are way too high.
What?
Ah! Jesus! Get out of here, little girl!
What is this?
Could you please fuck off?
No. Okay, don't do that. Jonathan, turn off this game. It's too scary.
All right. Let me check something.
Can
Okay. Remember at the very beginning of this game, I was told never ever to shapeshift into a child.
Why?
It didn't tell me.
That's weird. I don't remember that, but that's interesting.
Sam, look, I can't talk right now. I'm doing phone readings. Gotta pay for a jaunt somehow. Lexi's locked in till 8 too. I can sort you out afterwards, yeah?
She has to pay for her joints?
Her jaunts.
That's illegal.
Not in Michigan. That was Bronwyn.
Hurry up, rest of the world.
Dino, Zach Westing, so Birmingham.
Fine, Sam. Birmingham.
They said there was something supernatural happening in Birmingham.
Mercury took us to Birmingham.
Mercury is their tarot
We
deck.
didn't know what for. We never really know what for.
Sock sliding off says, I
But we
want someone
turned
to
up.
bring me tea in bed.
It started with a girl, Ginny. She was South African.
So now
I
we know
only
the way
mention
into
it
your
because
heart.
That was its
Cold-blooded, what do you want from a guy?
My tea sucks. Every time I try to make tea, it turns out terrible.
Yeah. We didn't know at the time, but in hindsight, it was after South African girls. 3 to be exact.
South
The
African
Traveller
girls,
wanted
the
3.
hottest of all girls, as we know. Why did the Traveler want 3 victims? So, the Traveler... First off, there's some notions of time travel in this game, so maybe Traveler is a time traveler. It also could be something supernatural. Also, this guy could just be a freaking quack.
You should ask Bronwyn. She's the one that knows about rights. I just know it normally involves 3, and all 3 share a common attribute.
Like being from the same country? That's
Or
pretty
maybe it's just a
vague.
Roma person.
Yeah, that's what our initial thought
Yeah.
was too, was it could be like a traveling person. Thanks for dropping my phone.
Yeah, if it's
Yeah, it's
cracked.
cracked. So tell me about the Travelers.
I guess you might call them demons, in as much as they can get inside us. They come from other worlds.
What, like Norway?
Kind of, yeah. Quantum physics is real, didn't you know?
That was an annoying
There are
laugh.
many
I want you to know that.
universes. In technical terms, a traveler is a trans-dimensional being far more superior to us.
What about cis-dimensional?
In as much as they can choose which reality to hang out in. We just get this one.
Just say it was Slender Man. I mean, that's obviously it's Slender Man.
Yes, disturbingly.
Slenderman.
It's actually a lot more complicated than that. They choose a reality/universe where they actually evolve to become the person they're possessing. So they jump in a few million years before our timelines intersect.
In simple terms, yeah. Can you dumb it down to me? Can you put it in terms as if I were a 5-year-old who got hit on the head with a brick?
They can't just jump into someone. It takes a few hours for that. They make the decision before they travel, which is why we can catch them.
So you think the murderer is a traveler?
Yes, probably. The tarot doesn't just sat-nav us to normal murders.
Why are you guys obsessed with GPS?
I met him yesterday, doing the rounds, looking for reading work. Actually, oh no. He did mention Dorota.
What'd he say?
He said there was this girl he was planning to meet up with. Said she was alone every Monday night because her parents go to the cinema. Do you know what that means? It was Dorota Shaw.
Okay, interesting. Okay, so that means I have to go talk to...
It's 8 o'clock and time for another August update. Police investigating the death of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw have said there's no evidence to connect her boyfriend to the murder. Chief DuPont's statement was delivered in response to speculation from local residents that it was a crime of passion. Miss Shaw's strangled body was found by her mother around 10 p.m. last night in what the chief is calling a puzzling crime.
I can't believe people are gossiping already, Poe.
It's always the person closest to the victim, isn't that what they say?
But that poor boy. A reminder also that due to the murder, this weekend's Tulip Festival has been postponed. New dates will be announced soon. The weather's getting worse tonight with heavy rain forecast. So if you're heading out, you might want to take a jacket. Or a cab.
Or wear the jacket in the cab. That's 8 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
Yeah, it couldn't have been a crime of passion because, if you've ever met...
Sam, I've got news. We've done a reading.
Is that where they all were?
Must have been. The Five of Swords. Conflict.
So 5 of Swords. That's the same card as yesterday.
Let's hope it's not the Knight of Wands.
Why did he cut the deck? That was the same one he drew.
Uh-oh.
This doesn't look good.
It's fine. This happens all the time. There are 78 cards in a deck. The same ones come up a lot.
I get it, but we drew the exact same cards yesterday. What are the odds of pulling all 3 again?
1 in 474,552. I know. I get asked a lot.
And
That's the
she
Ten of
pulled,
Swords.
yeah, the Ten of Swords.
It's happening again.
Oh, someone else is gonna
There's
get
going to
murdered.
be another murder. Then Lexi did her thing, and now we have a name.
You can just force a card on someone.
Alice Munro.
Alice Munro, from Poe and Monroe,
This girl was so important they had to cancel a festival. I mean, if it's a small town and someone got murdered, I bet they'd cancel like Canal Days or something like that.
Yeah. Okay, I was gonna say it can't be a crime of passion because have you ever met with Oscar? The guy is utterly passionless.
It's like a wet blanket.
Let's visit Ellis.
Wait, who's Alice?
You must be Sam.
I was just telling you, Alice Munro from Poe and Monroe.
Oh, sorry.
I just got off the phone with Chief DuPont. I can't believe it. First Dorota, now me.
She looks like if Melissa Joan Hart was doing a cosplay of Lois from Family Guy.
Terrible.
We're co-hosts.
Tell me you
on
don't
the
see
radio.
it.
I don't see it.
Sorry, you know that already. We've been partners for 2 years now. He's a good friend. Can't wait
When
to
did we
go,
meet her?
Sam?
No, we've never
This
met
is
her.
radio
This is the first time we met her.
He's actually John Poe. He's on air now, but you can come back at 8:30 if you want to see him.
Okay, 8:30. 8:30. Oh no, it's 8 right now because it's 2000.
On air. We both were. We broadcast live hourly news reports. It's how we keep our funding.
Y'all see that new Pokemon trailer?
Yeah, that's crazy. That's wild.
It made me want to see it so bad, though,
Yes.
honestly.
We were friends. I hadn't known her for long. Only a few weeks. We met at the gala. I was hosting and she was playing the cello, you know?
I do know the cello.
We talked for a little while and then she asked me for a drink after the show. After we'd had a few drinks, she invited me back to her house.
Oh.
I thought we were just gonna chat, watch a movie, that sort of
Do
thing.
you typically go to strangers'
then she
houses?
Kissed me.
And
I was
then she
so
kissed
shocked.
me.
She was so attractive. So I kissed her back.
I kissed a girl. Now she's dead. Not as catchy.
This girl had fingers in like everyone's pockets, didn't she?
Yeah.
Oscar. Yeah. She was a bit confused. When we started seeing each other, she didn't like him touching her anymore. I didn't mind. But she did. So I told her if he wanted to get sexual, then maybe she should try something else.
I wonder if she tried to
I
kiss
said
Violet
some
at all.
guys like to watch. So tell him it would be sexy if he could look but he couldn't touch. As far as I know, it worked.
Yeah. Yeah, that seems like something he'd be into.
I'm grossed out.
Yeah. We think the murderer watched her in the same way.
I don't...
The killer was in her wardrobe?
This game's
What?
too mature for
Well,
me.
then it had to be Oscar. He's the only one it could be.
Oscar was playing foosball last night.
That doesn't make any sense. Then she was seeing someone else? No. Someone she knew. Knew she'd be alone? A stalker?
I wonder if they mean soccer or American
I
football.
don't think
I
so.
believe they mean
We were
soccer.
very
It's
discreet.
gotta be soccer.
It was more fun that way. This is
And
just
okay,
because,
and she couldn't have been strangled by a soccer player. They're not allowed to use their hands.
Yeah, unless it's a foot. We should run the DNA and see if there's foot DNA on it.
And
fooled
we keep
around.
getting shots of
I don't
Lexi's
have many
feet.
friends, Sam. Everyone thinks because I'm on the radio, I have
You know what I'm
tons of
saying?
friends, so
Yeah. That's a
nobody
clue.
ever approaches me. I get lonely, but Dorota was my friend, and I liked making her happy.
You don't want to deliver that one again? No? All right.
I'm not going into detail, Sam.
I didn't ask you
We
to.
pledged each other.
Okay, that's too much.
multiple times.
Way too much detail than I expected.
No. Sorry. I did have a strange dream last night, though.
Ooh, tell me about it.
My life was playing on a TV screen, and every time I did something, another version of me started playing over the first.
Like reruns.
In the end, there were so many versions, it became a fog. It filled my lungs. I couldn't breathe. And then I woke up. What do you think that means, Sam?
I think it means you're dying to break into television. It means you had a deep sleep phase.
I don't know what. I mean,
Well, I
I'm
mean, I'd be
anxious
anxious too
now.
if there were a murderer around.
Maybe it was predicting Dorota's death. Or mine.
So just like the South African girls, we've met 3 redheads. So
Wait, which ones are South African?
remember Rain was like the Traveler killed like 3 South African girls, and that's what they had in common. Well, these 3 girls are all redheads.
Oh, have we seen a picture of?
Yeah, we have.
Okay.
Just don't hurt me.
Remember what's his face showed us?
Or let me get hurt.
Oh yeah.
Not very well.
So do you
Then
think
if you
that
should see me
would?
Poe.
Well, I mean, if someone could take
Promote the show.
the body of if a traveler could possess someone's body, then it could be they could take the
fine.
body of, say, her, for example.
He keeps asking me
even
to
if she
pose for
doesn't
him.
get, even if
No,
she gets murdered
without
later, it
any
wouldn't mean that
clothes
she
on.
was the one who did the murder.
I always say no.
Ah!
Sam, you forgot your phone.
I knew something was about to happen because it never shows that sort of thing.
We never. You didn't tell me that this game was like an adult game.
Let's go back to the chief.
Sam, do me a favor. Go easy on Violet. If we need to get anything out of her, let me deal with it. She'll open up to me.
You're too close to this.
We've got a new target. Ellis Monroe. Ellis said she was in a relationship with Dorota. She kissed a girl and she liked it.
Already made that joke.
She told you where John Pope, or Poe, is going to be next. Rain still says he was praying in his room, alone. You say Bronwyn and Lexi's alibis don't add up. Violet says she doesn't remember last night, but I've got that in hand. Zach Weston says he was in his studio last night. No one corroborates. And he keeps asking Ellis to pose nude. Could be motive. Oscar's in the clear. He was playing football.
Everyone
last
keep
night.
your
He
frickin'
said
clothes
that
on.
Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet. Not many people would know that. That's it.
We know one more thing, and that's something we haven't shared with anybody, is that Dorota had a coin in her mouth, which
who told us that?
The chief did. Only the killer would know that, and that is something that it's a spiritual belief. And I didn't learn this in the game. This is just something I know that people use to pay to cross the river of the dead. Yeah. So that could be something. Okay, let's go back to the guest house. This game's getting too scary. Do you guys have any opinions on what might be happening? So maybe something I've missed. Let's talk with Bronwyn. Rain said you knew about rights.
A little bit. What did you want to know?
What is a right?
A right can take many forms, but from what we know about these travelers, it seems to be performing some kind of coming-of-age ceremony.
Oh, I should also ask Violet if there are any little girls in the.
Yeah, true. I mean, or else that was just like a freaky ghost
Yes.
girl.
A rite of passage. Running havoc in our dimension is rewarded in theirs. Not fair, is it? Three is a powerful number.
It's the most spiritual.
There's a divine balance to it in our universe, anyway. But maybe it doesn't mean anything where the travelers fall.
What, 69?
No,
Maybe three is just the carry-on limit for interdimensional travel.
Dorota had a coin in her mouth. No, I don't want to say that because I was told specifically not to say that.
Yeah. Meta asks, "Are you sure you didn't do the murder?"
I'm almost positive, Meta.
I've heard on the radio, but other than that, I don't know anything about her. I want to help them. That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Although we can be
Million
sure of
pound
one thing.
question or euro question.
Yeah, she sounded blonde on the radio, but Mercury called her as a redhead.
How can someone sound blonde? That's the stupidest frickin' thing I ever heard in my life.
I think that I once saw a person that sounded blonde. Their name was Brittany.
That's a stereotype.
What's
Yes,
the
of
girl's
course.
name in Daria? That's like the blonde
Brittany,
cheerleader.
the cheerleader.
Oh yeah, see. That's how I got the name.
Why Violet?
She's a redhead.
Do you think she's in danger? You don't think she's involved, do you? Leave it with me, I'll see what I can find out. And don't worry, I'll be super discreet.
I don't think that you're super discreet at all.
No. I can do a reading if you want.
Sure. I'll humor you.
What was that?
As me rubbing my hands together.
Chariot.
The chariot.
Is Zach a suspect? I'm sensing there's a lot of tension, pent-up frustration, like he's trying to...
He's got blue balls.
Keep everything together, and if he can just
I mean,
that,
knowing this game.
I'm sorry, that's not much help to you, is it?
I wish I could have trashed that option, but...
Tune the radio.
Okay, I'll show you guys what the radio's like.
Expression. The same petulant squawks. Pen didn't bother with a cage. She didn't need one. The bird took up a perch on the back of Mother's armchair, watching her with talonous disapproval.
It's just this weird story.
The sight of the bird's claws, her mother's claws, piercing the chair's upholstery.
I'd listen to it all, but I have no idea how long it is, and I don't really... I don't want it playing in between where I'm visiting people, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. But it's the same one that you had before?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I don't believe so.
Oh,
It might be part of the same story. Tell me more about Birmingham. I'm going to keep pressing you on this Birmingham shit.
In Birmingham, it was a man called Yuri Harris. He worked as a butcher.
They all do.
He beheaded all 3 girls within
The
hours
tarot
of each other.
killer. I'm sensing you are going to die.
He pleaded not guilty for reason of temporary insanity. The Butcher of Birmingham received 3 life sentences and won't be seeing the light of day anytime soon. We know it wasn't him, though. We know it was a traveler. Yes, I met her at the radio station. I was offering my services.
As a male gigolo.
Earning a living's tricky when you travel around as much as we do. And last time I checked, Violet wasn't offering us room and board for free.
Oh, what, your boyish good looks don't get you that far?
Well, like he looks like a little boy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Right, let's talk to Violet. Ah!
Excellent work. Gold star for
Your
you.
teacher?
Oh, hello. This is my goddaughter, Sophia.
Why'd you
Well,
run,
she's
Sophia?
a frickin' creep.
She's over 9, and she's a maths genius.
Oh, how many maths do you know? Because I only know one
I have
math.
to pop to my room to get something. Be nice to her while I'm gone. Otherwise, I might have to...
Interdimensional
smack you in your
maths?
sleep.
I don't play around with kids, alright?
What's your name?
Depends. I'm the boogeyman, and I'm gonna get ya! What should I say, guys? Should I say I'm the boogeyman, or should I say
you'd be
the same?
mean to a little girl.
No, I should shapeshift right in front of her. I should turn into her.
You hate that guy's haircut? Same.
I'm gonna shapeshift right in front of her into her, just to mess with her.
It looks like his mom gave him a haircut.
I'm Sophia. Pleased to meet you.
Why'd
Do
you
you
run
want
away
to know a
last time?
secret?
Yes, I do want to know a secret. Please, absolutely.
Violet was taken by aliens in a ship.
What?
She doesn't want anyone to know.
So why
Sorry
did you
about
tell me?
that. Sophia, your mother will be here for you soon, so run along and wait.
So, Sophia
Now,
was
son,
telling me some
how
interesting
can I help you?
things. How'd you get abducted?
Yeah, tell me about the aliens. Jeez. Should I say that? I mean, I don't want to get Sophia in trouble.
Of course. Poe
Helen
and
Monroe.
Monroe. She's on the radio.
Ian says he's playing VR but listening. This game is neato, and he thinks that you're the murderer, but you're going to murder them in the future. Don't play with your neck like that, grossy.
Ugh.
I don't need that.
Ugh.
Yeah, Jonathan doesn't like his neck being touched. Watch.
She has a wicked imagination for her age.
No one plays with their neck like that.
Is that why you're taking pills? Jesus.
Do you think you're sitting here now? Perception is reality.
Okay, I didn't want to get into fucking philosophy here, okay?
I needed to confide in someone, so I told
Yeah,
Chief
and my
DuPont.
perception is that
Just
you belong in the frickin' loony bin.
And now you, apparently. Why are you talking about this again? You understand, every time you mention abduction, it opens up a vault of crushing memories that I'd rather stay locked up.
Did not mean to trigger you, I'm sorry.
No. Not even the moon.
Not even the moon.
That's a very weird thing to say.
I don't really want to.
No. Tell me.
About a month ago.
That's all it takes.
The guest house was empty and I was alone in my bedroom. All I could hear was dripping. Cold tap. Drip. Drip.
It put her into a hypnotic trance.
And then it began. I could
Yeah, the
smell
Brits
iron,
haven't
strong metallic smell
invented the single
And I could taste it.
adjustable tap.
on my tongue. And then weightlessness. Like time and space had stopped. That was the first time they took me.
Maybe she's the traveler.
It's happened 5 times.
Damn.
Even on clozapine. Get that strange aura, then I'm gone.
That's just a migraine.
I had tests for epilepsy, amongst other things. But all the scans were normal.
You forget everything? Did you actually disappear?
As far as I know, I've gone. It's difficult to explain. I'm stuck in the wall of an enormous room made from these wooden vines, except the vines slowly move and drip with pain. My head is pushed out like I'm a trophy. If I look to my side, there are others, heads, all prisoners, being experimented on.
I think you're just remembering your birth.
They rearrange us like
Mr. Potato Heads.
decorations.
Oh, okay.
Suck us backwards into the darkness and then thrust us back through the wall. And when they return me home, I'm broken.
You really do sound like a schizophrenic.
Cuts. Bruises. Memories.
Do you have any cuts on you right now? Okay, well, I guess I can't ask that.
Is she sure she didn't start taking the pills before she got abducted? I believe the abduction incidences have started before and occurred after her taking of the pills.
That's the sense that I got too.
So what's the news about Ellis? I feel so useless sitting here. I want to help. Yes, please use me. Tell me what to do.
Find out what you can from the Ouija board, or find out what you can from Zach Weston.
You can do that. Yeah, I don't know if you can use the Ouija board.
True.
The Ouija.
You got it. Me and the spirit world.
Ouija.
Serious chat. I'll get back to you when I find something.
Cool, thank you.
It's 9 o'clock
Yeah,
and
that's
you're
kinda
listening
what I
to
figured would
Radio
happen.
August. Investigations into the murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw are continuing this evening. Miss Shaw was found dead in her home at approximately 10 p.m. last night in what police are describing as a puzzling case.
So-
Residents are urged to be cautious
We have
until
about
the perpetrator is
25 hours before the case
I
goes
cannot
cold.
stress this enough, August. Stay safe out there. You mean the world to me. In other news, Monroe has been detained on urgent business, so you're stuck with me until she returns. Never fear, Monroe fans. We still have lots of pre-recordings, so you can relax with her angelic tones. That's 9 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
This chapter's called Redheads Have More Fun.
So I want to say, Jonathan, that and for everyone here, I just got informed that I have to not relocate, well, temporarily relocate to a new job. So we might have to call this one a little bit earlier than I wanted to, only because I have to get to bed earlier because I have to travel. We can keep going for a little bit longer, but yeah. Maybe just one more chapter?
Okay.
Okay. But I'm down for more when you are, okay?
What's that?
I'm down for more when you are.
Yeah. He was hoping it might be Zach. So let's transform into Zach and...
No. And I've got some very important news for him if he ever shows up.
Oh, okay. I'm sure he'll be around in a second. I gotta go.
Yes. If he ever shows up.
Okay, well... Oh,
And then she's oh, what? No, don't carry scissors.
It's dangerous.
Did we see that? Are we seeing this? Are we the carpet? Did we shapeshift into the carpet?
We shapeshifted into a bug. Okay. We might die.
Don't confirm the existence of travelers.
Are we a traveler?
Maybe. What? Maybe we're a traveler. Fuck.
I'm Zach Weston. Just sharpening.
You know what? I'm kind of surprised that I didn't.
Is there only a singular case or is there more?
I think it's just this case. We might die if I do this.
Zach, the game is up. I think you should leave town.
What?
I know where you were last night. I followed you to Dorota's house. Well, I didn't know it was Dorota's house until we arrived. Call it women's intuition.
I was at the studio. You were at Dorota's.
Don't change the subject. Sam and Dupont will put two and two together.
But okay, so she was lying and she did know where she was last night.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Yeah,
they're
good call.
going to arrest you. You weren't there long, I suppose, but then I guess it doesn't take you long, does it?
Oh, damn.
Meta, I don't think that they're time travelers, mostly dimensional travelers.
I saw you leave her house, and then I went in. She was naked, lying radiant.
Yeah, that isn't really how I would describe a murder victim.
What did I find in her closet? A wedding dress. Who was that for, Zach? Who was that for? I'm done covering for you. We're finished. You need to leave. Now.
Bum, 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 bum.
Okay. Let's go to my room and be Violet and visit Zach then.
Oh, sorry, that was Ian who said that, not Meta.
Hello.
Oh,
I'm
I just saw
Violet.
the little, yeah. The
I'm
wrench.
Violet.
Can you die in this game? I don't know. Maybe there might be a bad end.
So there is an achievement, and I looked this up, so it's unfortunate that it was a little spoilery. There is an achievement to die as Sam. So there is a way somehow to die as Sam.
No skeletons, and it wasn't a real closet. Yeah, everyone's got skeletons in their closet. Some of them will just wear wedding dresses. Sup?
I followed you to Dorota's last.
Are you insane? Why did you follow me, you stupid
Whoa.
bitch?
You killed.
Sorry, I'm reading this, so sometimes I see it faster than what they actually say on there.
You had sex with Dorota. You killed Dorota.
What should I say?
I don't know. I don't think there's any problem with accusing.
Guys, what should I say?
I mean, it's gonna take him a second.
It'll take a sec, but that's fine. The first person who says either or is what I'm gonna go with.
Or.
Killed or sex. Which really is the only two options in real life.
I think I need to move away from you, Jonathan. Like across the country.
Back off, bro. Yeah. This guy's a creep. They're probably catching up right now. Sex. Okay.
You had.
I absolutely did not.
Then what?
She texted me to come over.
Hey, she's like,
then
you
she
up?
asked me to watch her play with herself from a distance.
She Louis C.K.
It's probably
deal.
best if we didn't see.
Oh,
each other.
God.
You know where the door is.
Okay, so.
Oh, no, sorry, we sexted her instead.
Yeah. I kind of wish I had said killed.
Yeah, now I don't need to think about the idea of Louis C.K.
Poe's not there.
Violet, I'm actually a bit tied up at the moment. Well, in danger, actually.
Chief's not there.
Jeez, no one's here.
Well, it doesn't have anything to say to her, basically.
Oh.
Hey, I'm going. There's too many people asking questions. It's exhausting. I'm off to stay at my aunt's. I'll come back tomorrow, but I've said everything I can say.
I'm just gonna leave.
All right.
You can chill here if you want.
Lock up when you're done.
Okay, well, I guess that's it.
Boo.
Bronwyn's not there. Rain's not there. I imagine Lexi's not gonna be there.
Maybe
either.
you can talk to Zach as Sam.
Yeah, I will. Nope, she's there, but she doesn't have anything to say, so that's weird. Okay. I will be Sam. I'm Sam. Sam, I am. Let's go talk to Zach. Well, let's talk to Violet really quick. See if she has anything else to say. Zach said you were in Dorota's bedroom last night.
Did he? Did he tell you that he was there too? I assumed Dorota was disappointed with the sex they'd had, so Zach killed her for attacking his masculinity.
Happens all the time. You know, guy underperforms. Just flies into a murderous rage. They even made an action figure about it in GTA 5 called Impotent Rage.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's just a lie. He's covering for himself. I never went into her bedroom. How could it be me?
Ask... She lied to you, Sam. Ask her why she suddenly remembers where she was last night. I actually can't talk to Zach.
Why is that? Maybe you talk to the chief? I don't know.
You're the detective.
Yeah, okay.
Monroe just called. This is
He looks like Steve Buscemi.
Who would want to hurt her? We've worked together for years. She's the light to my shade, the angel to my demon, the diamond to my lump of coal. She told me to say all those things. Heavens no. I have a wife and 3 children, beloved spawn of my loins.
Alright, bro, don't talk about your loins.
Monroe and I are good friends, that's all. Only a madman. Or woman. Monroe is August's sweetheart.
She seems cool.
Poe and Monroe. That was her idea. Our show. We were just another local radio station before that. It was Monroe who who decided we should have a theme. Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe.
I like it.
Don't tell me you haven't heard it, Detective. That's what the Free Radio Project is all about. Uniting August via the airwaves. Monroe's been delivering free radios anywhere people might want to listen. Doctor surgeries, hairdressers, the guest house.
So it's like an analog podcast. She's forcing people to listen to you?
I believe she charmed the local electrical store into donating them, in exchange for free advertising, of course.
Oh, okay.
We
Yeah,
interviewed
but no one has to
about her
buy
scholarship
a
not too
radio.
long ago.
Give them away.
Do you think whoever killed Dorota plans to kill Monroe? What makes you think she's in danger?
No reason. Oh, okay, cool. I have to tell you that I'm a quack.
Tarot. Does this have anything to do with the gentleman who stopped by?
In fact, it does.
I didn't get his name, I'm afraid.
Rain.
He offered to do a spot on our show, doing tarot readings to answer listener questions. We said we'd think about it. You know, this town is fascinating. There's a lot more to it than meets the eye. Have you ever read up on the real history of August? The official story is that Mary August retired from a life on the high seas, found a nice spot here, and used her ill-gotten gains to establish a town. But that's not what really happened.
And now you know the rest of the story.
It's true that Mary August was a pirate, but she didn't retire. Her ship was sunk on the rocks just off the coast. Mary and all of her crew sought refuge in a small fishing town.
Wait, is this Shadow over Innsmouth? I don't know what that is.
They slaughtered everyone.
Oh, damn.
Men, women, and children. All dead and dismembered in their own homes. The bodies were dumped.
The most famous one was a little girl named Sophia.
Well, the body parts. And the pirates moved in.
So everyone in August is descended from pirates? It's like American Australia.
Yes.
What?
August was built on the blood of innocents. Kind of puts Dorota's murder into perspective.
He looks like a cross between Tim Curry and Steve Buscemi.
On that note, I should probably get back to the booth. The show must go on. Death threats be damned. Look after Monroe, Detective. She's the only Monroe I've got.
Okay.
What do you mean American, though?
Oops.
Aren't these guys, isn't this,
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, you're right. I think this is, in Wales, maybe? It doesn't really say.
So it's like English Australia?
Yeah.
Or just, you know, Australia?
Alice Monroe.
I delivered radios all over town. I don't think I should have bothered with some of them, though. I don't think... Violet, is it? I don't think Violet liked me very much.
Ah, damn. Okay. What else should I do? I'm gonna have to go. I gotta be someone else.
I guess maybe you could be Poe and talk to Monroe.
I could. And be
I'm
Monroe
Poe,
and talk
this
to
is your
Poe.
August
Yeah, maybe.
August update.
Did that sound weird to you guys? Hold on. I'm gonna change back into him again really quick.
I'm Zach Weston. Just sharpening my powers of persuasion.
I'm Poe, and this is your August update. August update.
Ugh.
What? How did it sound weird?
It sounded demonic.
Really?
Yeah, when he said the first August update.
John. I'm gonna be fine.
Oh, okay. Nothing.
Nope, Chief's not there. What's he looking at? Was that like pictures of the crime scene? Yeah. Maybe talk to Violet, but I doubt anyone's gonna have anything to say to Monroe. Or to Poe.
I'm sorry, can I help you?
I've just moved in next door.
Maybe they don't know each other.
It's not a very good time at the moment, I'm afraid.
Really? Anything I can help with?
No, not really.
Okay. Cool. Alright, let's be Monroe. Oh, I turned in everyone.
Hi, I'm Ellis. I'm Ellis.
Got a little achievement for that?
Yeah, I got an achievement for turning into everyone.
You could talk to Alexi because she was saying that.
Yeah,
Or
I'll talk
Violet.
to everyone that's here.
That's what I meant.
She's gonna be the next victim, theoretically. Violet doesn't have anything to say.
Why was that voice so creepy?
I probably. I don't know. Maybe he's losing his grip on his abilities.
They said don't change too much.
Yeah, it did say that. Like, your powers won't last forever. No one has anything to say to Monroe either.
I wouldn't want to talk to two local shock jocks.
Chief.
And the last one's Poe.
Yeah.
Al, I'm so sorry.
Oh.
You mean everything to me. I won't let you die.
That was a forehead kiss. Totally non-sexual.
Are you okay?
Of course I'm okay. It's you who's shrouded in darkness, my love. El, we must finish what we started.
We must summon.
Nope.
Nope.
Us. Our love. I don't care what happens to me. I'm going to leave her. I know I keep saying it, but this time, I really do mean it. Are you ready to spend the rest of your life with me? No
Might be
matter
15 minutes?
No. Yes?
Oh, gosh.
I have to make a decision for him.
That's so... I feel morally grossed out by this.
El, I fell in love with you the first day we met. You ripped out
I
my
love
heart,
you.
diced it into pieces, and reshaped it in your form. I will always be yours, forever. El.
Oh, no.
Will you marry me?
This is... I mean, you already said yes to the one thing.
Yes.
But this is... I'm really
This is
grossed
beyond the
out.
pale.
Ah! I'm grossed out by saying this.
I love you.
If you liked it, then you put a ring on it.
You
I
don't
think I
know
messed
how
that up.
happy you made me.
That was the
My
achievement that we
angel.
just got.
My absolute angel.
Are you really married?
Yes, you've met my wife and family. They're sadly not actors I've hired to make my life look richer than it is. Tomorrow, I will tell her about us. And I will leave her. Another heart broken, another family destroyed.
Wow, you're really making me feel
Another villainous father.
really good about this.
Is your wife gonna kill me?
No. At least I don't think so. She doesn't know anything about us. Not yet, anyhow.
Meta says, I wonder what would happen if you try to change into two different people at the same time. Well, you can only change into people that you've actually met, so I'm thinking that it would be impossible because you can't change into someone... Like, you can only make a physical fact... You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe it's just weird.
Alright, I think... That might be everything. Let me talk to Violet again really quick. Ellis says she gave you a free radio. Do you know John Pope?
Yes, now I remember. It's the one in the hall.
The one that keeps saying creepy
Sometimes
shit?
cuts through the unbearable silence in this place.
I think sock sliding off is
her voice,
judging you
but
for
her
agreeing to
face.
marry someone for someone else.
I trust me. I agree, but I feel I made the decision that I thought Monroe would have made.
Really?
Yes, I think Monroe would marry him.
That's kinda
The
gross.
way she talked about Poe seemed like that they loved each other.
Let's hope so.
But I don't know. I have the ring now. How am I gonna get? I'm gonna have to talk. Okay, I know what I can do.
No. Oh.
Are you gonna like
him,
secondhand
yes,
propose?
I've heard him on the radio. Never met in real life though.
We got this, boys.
Are you mocking me, Sam? No, I have never met the man.
Okay. I gotta be John Pope. Go to my room. John Pope. Pope John Paul.
I'm Poe, and this is your
August update.
August.
Oh, you should have let me listen to it.
I should have. Sorry. Leave. Hail a cab. Visit Ellis.
How long have we been together now?
On the radio? I started at Radio August about 2 years ago. Why?
No, I mean romantically.
Oh God.
Do you want me to leave my wife?
How forward should I?
I would
No,
say
I mean
the second one.
romantically. Do you want
Yes.
me to leave my wife?
I only want you to do what makes you happy. I'll be waiting for you either way. What didn't I tell you about Dorota?
I'm giving you a chance to tell me now that you were sleeping with her.
I would say the first one.
It was just a fling, John. I wanted to try something different. To stretch myself.
That's a weird way of saying it.
I would have told you eventually.
It's like you.
All three of us could have had fun together.
Okay, I don't care about that. You should have. You're not
You
judging
do
me when
wanna
you're
have fun with me,
cheating
don't you, John?
on your wife with me. Propose to her. You have one chance. Fuck. All right, let's just pretend that I did that.
I mean, you might still have the chance.
I think I can. I'll probably advance the storyline here now.
What's considered shifting too often? It hasn't really said.
No, I still have more to do.
Well, wait, can you, I guess visit Alice. Oh, wait, yeah, no, I'm sorry. Zach.
I can't.
I couldn't do this without him. He looks out for me. He's my best friend.
Would you marry him?
What do you know, Sam?
That's not a no. Poe wants to marry you.
He does? That's so sweet of him. But I could never do that.
Oh.
She's just saying that. Oh.
I think maybe you should say that. I think that's the best thing.
This is giving me anxiety.
I think that's the most morally right thing to do, is to be honest.
She's just saying that because she doesn't want to be seen as like a quote-unquote homewrecker.
Maybe.
Then you've been very, very naughty.
Don't say it like that. Why is everyone so sexual in this game? I don't like
sexual.
Sam, I've got some heavy rain news.
Heavy rain, get it?
Lawrence Petrovsky, that's his real name. And no, he's not a Russian spy. But he does have a criminal record.
What did he do?
He was charged with the murder of a 21-year-old artist. Looks like he got off
That's a
on
lot of
technicality by all
one-year-olds.
accounts. About 3 months ago in Hong Kong. Be careful, Sam. If you're going to ask him about this, could be a flight risk.
Okay.
And you know, there's a good chance he could be the killer.
Okay. So maybe don't Don't question him directly. Don't force me out, you fucking dick. Yeah, these boudoir photos. Okay.
It's now 10 o'clock. Here's your August update. Investigations deepen into last night's murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Miss Shaw, a talented cellist who had recently been granted a place at Juilliard, was found strangled at her home last night. With the murderer still at large, Chief DuPont has urged residents to remain calm and stresses there is almost no chance of anyone else being harmed. Alice, if you're listening, let me know you're okay. In other news, a handful of August residents have reported seeing strange lights in the sky earlier this evening. The lights, which witnesses describe as searingly bright, were spotted over the east edge of town, past the fire station. Have you seen any strange lights? Or for that matter, little green men? Let me know. That's 10 o'clock with Poe.
Good night, listeners. Good night.
That paint looks delicious.
Yeah. Well, guys, we're gonna call it there. Oh, hold on. After this,
It's gone crazy tonight. I've just got off the phone with someone who thinks they saw a UFO.
An UFO.
On one of the nights that Violet went missing. Aliens would be normal right now. Anyway, now you're here, it's time. What do you suggest we do with Ellis Monroe?
I think the safest thing to do is for me to protect her, right?
I mean, you might be putting yourself in danger there, but yeah.
That's fine. I'm fine with that.
Monroe's a local treasure around here, Sam. Don't let anything happen to her.
I got a gun.
Sam, I'm not sure. Do you think you can stop someone from trying to kill me?
Like karate, like kung fu grip. I changed that joke mid-sentence.
I know you're just trying to make me feel better, but that's a weird thing to say. Maybe I'd be better off with one of Chief DuPont's officers.
Okay. And she's dead.
I'm just gonna leave all these doors unlocked, no big deal.
There goes an UFO. She was strangled.
Sam, Ellis is still with us. Danny's inside the house now, where I told him to be in the first place, so it's probably just luck that nothing happened. I think you should check back in with the tarot readers, though. They say they've got a new target.
It's 11 o'clock. I'm Poe, and this is your
Video
August
saved the
update.
radio stars.
Police investigating the murder of
the decisions I made must have
Dorota
saved her.
Shaw say they are getting closer to apprehending the killer. The death of Miss Shaw, who was found strangled at her home late last night, has sparked a massive police operation and caused alarm amongst August residents. Monroe has some personal business to attend to, but she sends you all her love and hopes to be back on the air tomorrow. And Monroe, if you can hear me, I'm sending my love out to you too. That's 11 o'clock with Poe.
Alright, I think that hold on, John, why'd you do that?
I have to get to a place so I can stop it.
I have some bad news.
Violet's next.
We've done a group reading, and it's you.
Oh, good. All right, that's fine. I'm the killer, or I'm the next target?
I don't know, Sam. I don't know what to say. It's normally a death sentence, but with you, it might be different. I think you've interfered too much. That's why you're the next target. I've called Chief DuPont already. He's asked that you meet with him. You should go, Sam. Be careful.
Socks.
Don't kiss me.
Socks lighting off asked if we could read out the options.
Sam,
we could at least
almost midnight.
I mean, at the very least, do the ones that
You're
we
still alive.
Read
That's
out
a good
for our
thing,
listeners
but no one's even
who aren't
attempted
watching.
to kill you yet. You've given me a lot of evidence. Enough to arrest someone. But who? Make the right decision, and you should be safe. If we don't, well, we've all got to sleep at some point. I can get someone to guard your room at the guest house, but it might not be enough. So, Sam, who should I arrest?
Oh, I have to choose right now. I don't want to hint. I don't want to hint.
Wait, I really don't. I really don't know if we have enough evidence. If I had to say someone, I'd say Zach, but
do you think we should ask for a hint?
Whatever you want to do, dude.
Sam, Chief DuPont, Lexi, Brannon, Ellis, Poe, Oscar, Rain, Zach, or Violet.
I think Zach's the creepy rapey dude, right?
Yeah, the photographer.
I would say probably him.
Why would she have a coin in her mouth?
Well, that might be a ritual sort of thing.
That's what I'm thinking. It's a rite. So that's what leads me to believe that it's one of the fortune tellers.
Okay. Violet.
Okay.
What was her...
Well, Violet didn't like Dorota.
But Jonathan, I don't like you, and that doesn't mean I'm going to kill you.
But she was jealous of Dorota. She thought Dorota was slutty, in her words. Guys, I'm going to also need your input, so if you guys could help us out here.
Okay, Zach.
Zach, it could have been an impotent rage sort of thing.
But, and from what we can tell, the last person, Violet and Zach were the last persons to see.
Exactly. Rain.
But, okay, Violet, she didn't necessarily say that she was lying there dead. That she was lying there...
I forget her exact word.
Yeah, effervescently.
Yeah. Rain, I honestly can't think of a motive for Rain, Oscar, or Ellis. Or Rain, Oscar, or Lexi.
It's the guy with the priest haircut. What's your... Why do you think that? Is that Rain?
That's the Rain.
Is it because he looks like he has a gross priest haircut?
Well, they also said that he was a killer who got off on a technicality.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oscar. Which one's Oscar again?
Oscar is the boyfriend.
Oh, yeah, Frankie Muniz.
Yeah. But I don't think it was him. Why did she have a wedding dress in her?
Because she was going to marry Oscar, maybe?
Maybe, but they were only dating for a few weeks, months, maybe.
Maybe. What did we know of another relationship that she had before in the past?
No.
Okay, Poe. I don't think Poe.
Yeah. Well. Yeah, I can't see a motive that Poe would have, and he certainly wouldn't have a motive to murder Monroe.
Yeah.
Ellis, Monroe. I don't think she would have. She kissed her once and she liked it. I mean, I don't think she has a motive to murder. Poe might have motive if she knew that Ellis kissed.
That's true.
Kissed Dorota.
Might be jealous of.
Right. But then why would he ask her to marry her?
Yeah.
Maybe he was afraid. I don't know.
You legally can't testify against who you're married to. And you can also have half of the stuff that they stole. I heard about that on The Good Place. Bronwyn.
Bronwyn, again, with the other fortune tellers, I honestly can't think of a motive for them.
And same with Lexi then.
Yeah.
And then Chief DuPont and Sam. I mean, other than Sam at the beginning saying that he got caught,
Right.
you know.
Right. There's absolutely no indication that it would be Sam or Chief DuPont.
Unless that it was a traveler who, like...
Right. Nice trilby dork.
I'm going to say Zach.
Zach? I think Zach's a good choice. But isn't that a little racist? The only black guy?
Only if we're wrong.
Right now, I'm between Zach and Poe. What do you guys think? What does the chat think?
The only one we've said is Violet or...
How did she die? She was strangled. Violet is a good choice too. Because she was jealous. Maybe Violet has a motive because she saw Zach with her, so she could have been like, you cheating.
Meta says that it's all of the tarot peeps.
The butler did it, but in all honesty, I definitely suspect the tarot peeps. I'm going to say Violet lied about not knowing where she was last night.
But only maybe because she saw Zach. Oh, well, but Zach... Maybe Zach was just visiting her.
But she could have been jealous that Zach and her were sleeping together.
And that's exactly what I'm thinking. She didn't necessarily say that she saw him dead. That she trailed him.
Right.
And then maybe Violet, she was like sleeping there contently and Violet like strangled her.
I'm going to say Violet. I'm going to lock it in.
Sticking with Rain.
Sticking with Rain? I think Rain's a good choice too, but I think it's a red herring. I'm going to say Violet.
Violet? Are you sure? Fine. Okay, I trust you, Sam. I just hope you know what you're doing. I'll get the paperwork drawn up, we'll get Violet in. See if we can't get a confession to something.
Bum bum. Bum bum. Ah, Jesus.
I'm sorry. That was in bad taste.
It also wasn't very good.
Bronwyn asked me to check that you're okay, and you seem to be. Well done catching a killer, by the way. Well, hopefully you did. Scream if you need me.
Don't be a
It's
weirdo.
1 o'clock in the morning, and this is Poe with your August update. We don't normally have them at this time, but since there's a killer on the loose, I feel it's my duty to keep the radio station manned. I personally spoke with Chief DuPont earlier, and he thinks they're close to catching the killer. Until that happens, though, please lock your doors and stay inside. Remain vigilant.
vigilante.
The light has faded, and so has my fortitude. I see things in shadows, behind doors and under desks. I hear the chattering of teeth and the glee of insects waiting to feed on me. The studio undulates like a heart that beats its last beats. I can't go on. I must to bed. Forgive me, Lady August. Forgive me.
All right,
melodrama.
Yeah.
The end. I think I'm about to get killed.
Hello, sleepyhead. I'm so glad to see you alive.
What's the achievement you just got?
It said, "Look, Mom, a real detective." Did I win?
Enjoy the journey, Sam. Don't think of things as ending. Something new is beginning. Violet's locked up. She's being charged for murder. Travelers don't like being incarcerated, so they'll have jumped realities already. It's not something that a jury will believe. The shell they've left behind won't remember what they've done. And spend a life in prison. All we can do is try and stop the next one. Sam, come with us, please. We could really use someone like you and, well, just... will you?
Sure.
Really? Oh, Sam, that's wonderful. Let's finish packing and we can leave this afternoon. Sam, thank you. We're going to change lives, believe me.
Hey, sweet cheeks. You did good. Real good. You win. Alexi hug.
Okay, thanks, I guess. Some prize.
Sam, I'm just going to say it because you only live once and all that.
YOLO.
Sam, I think I've fallen for you. That's it. That's all I wanted to say. It's out there now. We can get on with our lives.
Sure.
You too? I'm the happiest girl in the world. We have some catching up to do.
In the bed? What are we gonna do there? I'm not tired.
Sam, you're safe.
Wait, what about Lexi?
Thank Christ.
I thought you were a-religious.
Sorry. I don't know where that came from.
Don't tell me you're into me too. Wait, I'm fine with that. It's just...
Guess you actually can't do that.
Well, Sam, I didn't think...
Yeah, neither did I, but it was an option, so...
Well, this changes things.
Are you gonna bet everyone?
I didn't think you'd leave without saying goodbye.
Yeah!
People do horrible things to people every day. I'm just glad there's someone like you around to save us. I mean...
Dude, this is the best ending. I get to
everyone
kiss
feels
everyone.
From time to time. Even me. That's easy for you to say. Look what you've just been through. I'd have been dead a few hours ago if it wasn't for you. But you're right. I am strong. I will be fine. But I like having you around, Sam. I hope you're staying.
I already told people I'm leaving.
Sam, you did good.
Come here and give me a kiss.
Sorry, not that I've got a signed confession or anything. Yet. Apparently, they don't remember anything about the murders, but Bronwyn seems pretty convinced it's over. Well done. I hear you're leaving town with the tarot readers. That's a real big shame. You were starting to fit in here. But good luck to you. You're doing what many of us have died trying. Leaving August.
Thanks, Chief.
And I've stuck to my word. That problem you had, I buried it. The coroner's report is going to say the woman was dead when you arrived, not after.
What?
I don't personally believe in exorcism or anything like that, but over the last 24 hours, I'm starting to think things aren't as cut and dried as I'd like them to be. You're a good person, Sam. At least that's definitely how it looks from the outside.
What? Bum, bum, bum. So I guess that's the shape-shifting detective.
I am Dorota. I am 21 years old. I love playing cello, and I just been
Russian.
awarded a scholarship to Juilliard. I just love cello. I love all string instruments, but cello
I love
is
all string
rich
instruments.
and deep and soothing, at least to me. No, cello is my hobby, but my real passion is
Murder.
It's silly. It sounds silly. Well, I would like to build a time machine. I know. But it is possible. I think people make mistakes. They do things they regret and they say things they don't mean. I want to go back in time. I want to make better choices.
So play our
know
game
why you're
again.
here, don't you?
Because you got
you did
caught.
well. And you know what happens when you do well?
No.
Augmentation. Congratulations, Agent 3.13.
You get to be Agent
Welcome
3.14
to
now.
Agent Pi.
3.14.
Oh, wow, you were right.
I get to be pie now. I wanna be a cherry pie. Buy our DLC. Enter secret debriefing.
What's the achievement you just got?
Hashtag winning. Yeah, let's
Debriefing 3204 Birmingham. Transmit. And we're ready. Are you human?
No.
Do you have feelings?
Yeah, I don't know.
Then we'll need to work on that. Do plants have feelings?
No.
Splendid. I've burned down a rainforest. Does that make you happy?
No.
Splendid. I've killed a serial killer. Does that make you happy?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's ready.
Exit game.
Huh. Well, that's the shape-shifting detective.
What I'm thinking that there's probably definitely multiple endings.
Yeah.
But you know what? We showed you one of them, and I think that's usually our thing.
Yeah.
Is that if you think that this was an interesting game, why don't you go ahead and get it yourself?
Yeah. I'm sad that we got it right, because that means you guys don't have the option.
Are you sure that we got it right, though? Maybe
sure.
Sam might have been the killer.
Maybe. I don't know. But I'm definitely excited to see other endings, so just to see what happens. But guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope this was as interesting to you as it was to us. I definitely had fun with it. There is another game by the same people called Contradiction. I watched it, but I don't remember much of it. I don't remember the killer or anything like that, so I could realistically play it myself. So if that's something that you guys would want to see, I'm definitely down to do that. You know, I'd like to stream some more because you know, we've kind of been so busy, but these shorter streams, I mean, this is something that we could make happen. So let us know what you guys think. Thanks for joining us. We really appreciate it. And we'll see you next time. Thank you guys.
See ya.
See ya.